Evening, everyone. Today is a new chapter, the first chapter of War and XPs. And let me make sure that everything is properly started. Because I
And
don't
with,
want to
uh,
end up with the humiliation of filming a blank screen for an hour.
and with the end of our last stream, that title's suddenly making a lot of sense.
What's the title again?
War and XPs.
Ah,
Interesting.
Yep. Okay. Let me see. Currently, the screen is black. Let's double check that to make sure OBS is there. Okay, it's just lagging a bit. Fun fact, Order of the Six says it was the year of the dragon. According to the dates on the actual date for this, I'm pretty sure it would have been the year of the 2004 would have been monkey. And after monkey, I think comes horse and rooster. I don't know. Oh, wait, maybe it is in fact the monkey. There's a monkey. Never mind. It's a moot point, but because I know the stream is working, so that means we can move on. Wow, Hinjo, this is so cool. What's going on?
They're celebrating tomorrow. It's New Year's Day.
Huh? I thought that was like a few months ago.
Sure, up in the north, but we use a different calendar here.
Neat. It's like a bonus holiday.
New Year's, it's a time of renewal and reduction for my
Rededication.
rededication for my people. Some choose to spend the time in quiet meditation, while others prefer to be more jubilant. It is a time for new beginnings and new plotlines, some of which may not be immediately apparent.
Let's go party!
The archetypal reduction might happen, sadly.
Believe me, I would love nothing more, but I can't. Unfortunately, I'm still the heir I'm still the heir to Azure City's throne, which means people know who I am wherever I go. That means that my personal feelings aside, we have a duty to maintain a certain level of decorum. In particular, it would be quite devastating to my uncle if we were to be connected to anything, especially scandalous.
Whoa! I'm invisible!
So yeah, sorry, we can't check out the party.
Gosh, don't feel bad, Hinjo. I'm not much for parties anyway. Tom, you be the other girl. The girl.
okay. Okay. Room 115, bring a friend. Wait. I just thought of something that's really funny. Can I say something really funny?
Sure.
Okay, so Haley, but you only say what her facial expressions are. Normal, angry, confused.
Let's not give you even less dialogue to work with, Tom.
Well, at this point, Haley really isn't speaking in this.
So,
Wait,
how
can I
about
have?
what?
I need translations.
What? Oh wait.
I think you're just laughing.
Yeah, that's it. That looks like just laughing.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like.
I guess I'll be the doctor type person.
Oh
There's
yeah.
two doctor type persons, bro.
How about
doctor.
Henty be the second one?
Wizard doctor.
Okay, by second, you mean the younger or older?
The blue-haired dude can be
I'll be the
Henty.
guy with the beard. Well, Miss Starshine, we've examined you thoroughly, and we have good news and bad news.
I have rank.
The good news is that your inability to speak proper common is now based on brain damage or other injury. You're the picture of perfect health. The bad news is that, therefore, we have no means to treat you at this time. However, there is still hope, since Lord Jojo personally asked that we do everything we can to heal you. One of my clerics will spend the next few weeks researching a new clerical spell designed specifically to cure your condition. My assistant here has an alternative theory, however, that may lead to some quicker results.
Your phrenology tests indicate a high level of mental stress, specifically in this area. That area is closely associated with lies and secrets. A distortion in that area could be related to your condition. If you are causing additional mental stress by keeping excessive secrets, any such secrets or lies might contribute to the swelling, which in turn is feeding your aphasia. There is a theory that if you were truly willing to reveal the truth about any such lies, your condition would reverse itself spontaneously, thus allowing you to speak freely again.
Of course, this theory is moot, as it is highly unlikely that a proper young lady such as yourself would be capable of enough deception to cause this level of stress.
Beat.
Found it. Okay.
Patient seems... Patient seems to also be suffering from uncontrollable, hideous laughter and impaired motor skills. Who cast Tasha's hideous laughter?
Do I go now?
Yes.
Just fantastic. This entire uptight city is partying, and I'm stuck with this stupid mark of justice. I went to every two-bit wizard in the cesspool of virtue, and not one of them was willing to to remove the curse. And I've got to stay within 1 mile of Queen Help and not stab anyone inside the city or the town. And what's worse, I have to wear this ridiculous disguise if I want to go anywhere in this town without being arrested. Blue is not my color, people. Can anyone tell me how in the abyss I'm supposed to have any fun under those conditions? Ooh, question answered. Hey there, fetching young lady. May I be of any assistance in getting this party started?
Sure. Wanna dance? Tonight we're gonna party like it's 9.99. You're so light on your feet.
Crack, thunk,
Beat.
fall. Leprosy. What?
Leprosy. What?
Hey, you know, you're no nymph, honey. No, I'm just saying you might want to consider toning up those arms before you pass judgment on someone else, sister. Rude.
Some shiny content coming up.
Is that a chicken tender he's holding? Never mind. Avoid me.
It does look like a chicken tendy.
I want
Very
chicken
spicy.
tenders so bad.
Let's play the game of Tendy or Quill.
You're welcome. I'm very good at making people hungry. That's my power.
Just,
Okay, you can do it.
I am. I think I'd to the high priest written and ready. You're good with words, though. Could you listen to it and tell me what you think?
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
First, the honorifics. Praise to Thor, whose hammer smashes through the evil of the world.
Good start.
Praise the high priest of Thor. May his beard be soaked in ale rather than vomit.
A traditional dwarf blessing, I take it.
Aye. Dear High Priest, thank you very much for sending me on this fascinating mission to human lands. Just as you said, I've learned all about our human friends in my time here. Since it's been almost 18 years since you first sent me away from dwarven lands, though, I think it might be helpful to allow me to come home so that I can share what I've learnt with the other dwarfs. I'd also like to see my mum, Grandpappy, since I was unable to see him before you sent me away. Well, I'd never question your worshipness as judging me. I imagine that the man on which I was asked to leave so suddenly might have caused them to wonder what happened to me for all these years. You can send your reply to this messenger. He'll bring it back to me. Your servant in the holy name of Thor, Duck and Thundershield.
Sounds good, Durkon. Here, let me check it for spelling. Oh. Okay.
We won't make Shiny repeat half his dialogue.
No,
We've
do it,
tortured
Shiny,
him.
do it. Do it, Shiny.
We've tortured him enough with excessive voice acting.
You do know that you don't need to transcribe your accent.
Transcribe my what now?
Never mind.
What's a
Let's
transcribe?
not overlook Durkan's being sent on the mission involved being thrown out a cave.
What's a
Oddly.
transcribe? I don't know what that is.
It means writing it the ox and eyes phonetically, which Scottish
I-
people don't actually do.
I know that I was saying it as yeah.
A pun
yeah.
on transcribes.
Ah, I get you.
Is it funny?
It's sadly, if you explain any joke, it's slightly less funny.
Oh. Well, actually, I was saying
Speaking
to
of humorous jokes, we're getting one on the spellbook rules for D&D next.
uh-oh.
You love to see it.
Tom, you've had the least amount of lines I think in the strip so far, so you can be the wizard,
Lizard.
the non-V wizard.
Oh, I thought you said lizard. Wait,
V was the lizard for a while.
I'm confused. Which one? They were both blue.
The one with the pointy hat.
They
Like-
both have yeah.
The wizard in 306 that isn't V.
Oh man.
Oh no, I know what she's talking about. There's a second one
the
at the
apprentice
very
wizard.
end.
I'll be the second one.
I must thank you again for your kind assistance in scribing these new spells into my spellbook these past few days.
It's been our pleasure, Varsuvius.
Let us see. I have but 8 pages left in my spellbook. I believe would be most important to describe the spell, and most efficient to describe the spell power word blind.
That spell is 7th level, so it takes up 7 pages.
But the spell is only 1 word long. It is a power word, a single word of such magical potence that its merest utterance unleashes the mightiest of mythical power. It is by its very definition a 1-word spell.
Sorry, it still takes up 7 whole pages in your spell book.
But look, I have just written the word in my spellbook, and it does not take up even a full line, much less a page, much less 7.
See. Now you're going to have to leave the next 6 pages blank.
Why? Does it need some alone time? Are we giving the word its personal space? Perhaps we should ask it to discuss its feelings.
Don't get mad at me. I didn't write the laws of magic, you know.
Obviously not. If you had, there would have been a few hundred blank pages at the end.
Hurry.
Never mind. I apologize. I will waste the precious space in my main spellbook for the spell and leave the 6 other pages blank, if only to avoid an unseemly dispute.
That's still you.
That still leaves me 1 page upon which to describe spells. Enough room for a new first level. The book behind you, please.
You can only scribe 1 spell per day. You'll have to wait until tomorrow for another.
But it was only one word. 1 word.
Should we tell him about the 350 GP worth of ink he used?
No, let him sleep it off. How was my voice?
Oh,
Good wizard, Tom.
Yay!
however,
Puppets!
takes 9 pages.
And so begins another conversation that will test the encumbrance limit of my sanity.
Have you guys been around the city? There's people singing and dancing and lighting firecrackers, and there are puppets.
Yeah, the third time someone vomited on me in the street, I started to notice something was going on.
And do you want to hear the best part?
Well, we were attempting to plan the details of our departure tomorrow morning, but I'm betting your presence will negate irrational thought within a 20-foot radius anyway, so sure.
Tell him what you told me, Hinjo.
My people believe that one of the best ways to reflect on the year behind and the year ahead is by sharing a good meal with family and friends on New Year's Eve. In fact, this
meal is so important to them that for one night, every single restaurant in the city is free. So I was thinking, I know we normally wouldn't bother, but maybe it would be nice to all go to a nice place and have a big meal together before we leave.
Hey, you know, that's actually a pretty nice idea.
Cool. Then why don't we all, maybe Haley and I could eat together or something?
Bye.
That.
Shiny, Penty.
he said it, but he's lagging.
Nice grapple check on Haley's part, though.
Okay.
That's I.
Same difference.
So it's a little heavier than it used to be, but it actually swings easier. I think the blacksmith weighed it to my exact height, and I'm still trying to get it to exhibit that energy effect she mentioned, but so far which only means that I've managed to.
Force tent, man. Will you stop swinging the bloody sword around? Jeez, you've been going on and on about getting your sword back for the last half hour. I get it, you're happy.
What's so wrong about that?
What's wrong is that you weren't this excited when I turned you back into a man. It ain't right.
Well, I did feel somewhat diminished without my sword.
Oh, lad, it's just a weapon. Contrary to popular belief, carrying a big phallic sword doesn't actually make you any more masculine or attractive to women.
Hey guys, Roy, do you have a moment? I was wondering, since we're both leaving tomorrow morning, whether you'd like to have dinner with me tonight. I got a reservation for 2 at one of the nicer places.
Sure.
Okay then, meet you here in the lobby in a half hour. Wear something nice. Beat.
Nah.
This is neat, having dinner together.
Okay, Haley, let's do this. The cleric said that if you were ready to reveal the secret, the stupid speech problem will go away on its own. Time to be a big girl and just do it. Just say, Ellen, I'm in love with you. Ellen, I'm in love with you.
Ooh, they have calamari.
Darn it, it didn't work. Wait, maybe I wasn't ready. I'll try again.
Okay, let's get this,
Did Rhyme say that? Actually, I don't think I like calamari line.
No, I like
I'm sorry. Actually, I don't think I like calamari.
calamari. Bye. Okay.
I actually, out of character, do in fact like
Me too.
calamari. Do you have the translation up?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Posted.
Thank you.
Ellen, I'm in love with you. Completely in love. Love.
I'll get the chicken. I think Richie means salad.
Dude, it's not working. Stupid quack clerics. I should have never. Wait a minute. What if it's a different secret that's causing the problem? My dad is being held ransom by an evil dictator.
Look at that salt. Look, the salt and pepper shakers are fighting.
I'm not really in the thieves guild anymore. Darn, how am I supposed to know which secret is causing the problem? I couldn't have narrowed it down a little for me.
Pow! Bam!
I cheated solitaire. I have a tattoo you've never seen. I kissed a girl once. Okay, more than once. Jeez, we're gonna be here all night.
Bird Nixie.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that's Ellen copying her for the sake of having fun, because he's Ellen and he's a goofball.
I don't know where that is. Cause I don't see him trying to say anything.
Yeah, neither do I.
And it's translated in the translation.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's Tom's line.
Jeez, we're gonna be here all night at this rate. Oh no. It couldn't be that, could it? Even V doesn't know that one. No, Haley, this is important. Tell him. Ellen, it turns out I may not be exactly what you would call.
Don't you think our waitress is pretty, Haley?
I wonder if having the urge to plunge my chopsticks into my brain constitutes a secret.
Can I have your croutons? Yeah. See, I knew you'd clean up well.
Oh my gosh, pretty.
Cool. I was beginning to think, whoa.
Do you like it?
Celia, I think your dress is forcing a will saving throw.
Oh, to avoid being charmed?
To avoid being feeble-minded.
Well, thank you. I spent so many days wearing a suit. Now it feels nice to be able to dress like a woman once in a while. Say what you want about Durakan as an employer, but at least he had a lax dress code. Also, very good life insurance. Though in retrospect, maybe that should have been a warning sign.
So, I have to say, your dinner invitation took me completely by surprise.
Oh, really? Failed your spot check against my cunning ambush, did we? Does that mean I get partial action at the start of the date while you're still flat-footed?
Absolutely.
In that case, I initiate a grapple attempt.
Oh no, I appear to have rolled a natural 1 on my grapple check. Looks like this could be the end for our hero, folks.
You better be careful about those grapple checks, Roy. Fail enough of them and you might end up pinned.
I don't like the sexual tension. I really don't. Not a fan, personally.
And then
She's
Sir
pretty.
Sir Francois and I decided to track the troll back to its lair.
Oh, sorry. Well, this sure isn't turning out the way I hoped for.
This is Haley's inner self-loathing, so obviously it should also be Tom, but make it as goth as possible.
Wait, I'm confused. Hold on.
It's
Oh,
Haley but goth. It's Haley but goth.
I know. I meant. Is there no? Okay, I guess there's no red language. Okay. Yeah, seriously, this is the dullest excuse for a date since you went out with Darren Lee Sword back in 8th grade. What the?
Beanie.
Hell?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, me? I'm the imaginary personification of your self-loathing. Don't worry, I'm not actually here. This is all in your head. Now scooch over a little. You look like I did as a teenager. How else would you expect your self-loathing to look? Good point. So I guess this clinches the brain damage theory? No, you're just imagining this conversation because you need someone to point out why you're screwing this up. Hey, I tried to tell Ellen my secrets. It didn't work. Oh, really? You tried? Yes, it was still gibberish. Maybe it was gibberish because on some level you knew he wouldn't understand what you were saying, so you were safe from actually telling him anything. Did you try grabbing him and kissing him? Because I'm pretty sure that would get the message across, even to Ellen. Well, no. Haley Starshine, you're far too smart to indulge in that kind of sophistry. I don't know what that means.
Neither do I. That's a big word.
I don't think I knew what sophistry meant when I was 15.
The use of clever but false arguments, especially with the intention of deceiving.
Thank you.
I was about to go into that.
You know,
Why else
You
do we
rolled
have
higher on
Billy
it.
here other to have him be the dictionary?
You rolled higher on initiative than the wizard. Not that they tend to have high dex, anyways.
Oh, you nerd. It's a nerd joke. You're a nerd.
I know I am.
but what am
What?
I? I know you are,
No.
but what am I?
No, it's just I know I am.
Okay. Okay. You know darn well that you can communicate your intentions to Ellen without words, so I'm pretty sure your tongue will still be involved. You don't do it for the same reason you never told him when you could speak. Fear. You're afraid to let Ellen in, to show him who you are when you're not lying. You don't understand. I'm you, Haley. I understand just fine. You wouldn't like me if you knew me. I'm not good enough. Hey now, I'm the one who's the personification of self-loathing here. Stop muscling into my territory. Besides, you don't know. Yes, I do. Everyone else left. Don't you see? Ellen's better than they were, and they all left. Just like Mom left, and Kieran, and Rachel, and all the others. Everyone good and pure who gets close to me eventually leaves. I'm not good enough.
Oh,
So you hide behind secrets and lies, believing that if no one ever knows your heart, no one can ever really hurt you. It's worked so far. Yeah, it's shaping up nicely for you. Face it, Haley. You're never going to get your speech back until you stop hiding. But I'm a rogue. Hiding's my best skill.
This is like real, very real.
Yeah.
This is a completely fantasy version of aphasia, and this is a magic rogue, but this is real.
Oh my gosh, a transforming person. Cool.
TGI Wednesdays. Well,
I like TGI Fridays, but then they got rid of that. But then they got rid of the Brussels sprouts.
Penty, you can be the waiter. I can be the waitress.
Aw.
Hi, welcome to TGI Wednesdays.
he's too happy. He's done this before in real life. So tell me, every restaurant in this town is free. How come we ended up at a dump like this?
The reservations for the good places filled up back in summer.
Or Further, all of the members of the party with any charisma are.
Is everything okay here?
Gah! How in the nine hells do waitresses always manage to surprise you when you're eating like that?
Is everything okay here?
Oh, I'm using the money from this job to put myself through ninja school. Anyway, are you enjoying your meal?
No, I am not, and I will tell you why. I ordered buffalo wings from your menu. It would be penny chicken legs and hot sauce.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Problem is, I ordered buffalo, not chicken.
Shiny?
Nice dodge.
Ninja?
Now get your bulbous human ass back in that kitchen and get me some actual wing from an actual buffalo.
But buffaloes don't have...
No,
You know, Belka, there was no need to be so rude to her.
Indeed, she is merely a food delivery technician. She has little control over the menu.
Ugh, look, if they can't get actual buffalo wings, why the heck are they on the menu? I'm doing them a service. It's not my fault. It's not May's fault.
He's turning it.
It's not May's fault. My mouth waters at the thought of biting into juicy, delicious, non-existent appendages of an endangered species. Oh, yum, yum, yummy, yum, yum.
Belcar is into a Karen. Watch out, guys.
Okay, that is it. I am going over there.
Calm down, Harold. We're supposed to be having a nice dinner.
You can just tell the one that isn't Harold is like the wife.
And I have no lines in this one. Okay.
No one does.
Cue the balloon movie. Cue up soundtrack.
The balloon movie.
Well,
Cue
this thankfully does not end on anywhere near as depressing a note.
be pretty. I wonder if she's reading
Conversation.
what?
Conversation. Roy showing off. Roy being a blowhard and Ciela laughing. Ciela pointing at something. Ciela laughing. Roy crying.
We cry.
Ciela standing out, maybe giving him an ovation. She's leaving at the table. Roy is very, very hype about something, and she comes back. The strip
You
is
pulled,
called
lad.
Words Fail.
Roy, I know you're enjoying your day, but there's no need to do a touchdown dance.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I can't take this anymore. If you don't have a plan, it looks like I'll need to come up with one for you. You're the personification of my self-loathing, not my cleverness. Desperate times, girl.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
I live right next to the part of your brain that comes up with snippy insults, and if we don't get this problem fixed, she's going to keep bugging the...
Leap.
Shiny, you can say the actual line. That's the entire point.
Okay. Crap.
out of me. Apparently, she has a few dozen real zingers for Belcar that she's worried will never see the light of day.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, excuse me. It's New Year's Eve here, right? It's almost midnight, so here's the plan. When they count down to New Year, grab him and kiss him when it gets to 0.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's the plan? How is that any different from grabbing him and kissing him right now? One word. Deniability.
Blah, 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 blah.
If this works, you'll be cured, right? So if he freaks out or recoils in disgust, you can play it off. Say it was a traditional kiss for New Year's or something. Nothing says you can't go right back to lying after your speech back.
Blah, 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 blah.
don't know. I don't think that's such a good idea. I don't care. You're gonna suck it up and follow your character development like an adult already. Maybe this time we can get back to like adventuring or something.
Blah 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 blah.
Maybe we're being too drastic here. Maybe if I drop enough hints, Ellen will figure it out on his own. Are you kidding me? Figure it out?
Blah 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 blah.
Haley, we're talking about the man who decided to say the word blah 497 times in a row just because it had never been done before. It could happen.
Blah blah blah. Yes! A new world record!
Why not go the extra 3 to make it 500?
That was what the last 3 were. Because law was said 3 times after the 497 was mentioned, thus making it 500.
Okay. So, now for the other. So then he's got this hand puppet that he calls Banjo the Clown.
Because it has a banjo.
Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute, it's almost midnight.
Yeah, I almost forgot. It's so warm here in the south, it doesn't really feel like New Year's Eve.
Do you want to try and get back to the city square? I heard they have fireworks.
I have a better idea.
I have a better idea too.
Close your eyes.
What?
Close your eyes. It's a surprise. Closed.
Yes. Hey, that tickles.
Shh. All right, you can open them.
I can show you the world.
Wow.
Bright and shimmering splendid.
Thank you. For the first time in I don't know how long, I feel like a person again and not just a class race alignment combo.
And I feel more than an entry in a monster book.
I can see everything
Isn't a
from up here.
monster.
Anything that isn't one of the standard core races will show up in the monster manual.
Oh.
I can see everything from up here. I guess there are some hidden advantages to staying outside my creature type. Celia?
So pretty. Zap, zap, zap.
Apparently, there are also some drawbacks.
Belcar and Tom. Tom first, then Deanie. Sorry. The moths.
Oh, okay. I got confused. Ooh.
I said the ooze.
Yeah, whatever. You say the don't go towards the light bit.
Don't go towards the light.
Oh dear.
Are you sure we can't stay up and look at the shiny light some more?
Yeah, I'm sure. Come on, it's time to count down to midnight.
Dwarven tradition dictates that we drink 1 ale for each number of the countdown.
This is a New Year's tradition?
Pretty much. Where anyone counts.
Nice.
10!
Okay, I almost said that. I almost thought that said something else. Okay. Okay, here we go, girl. Count from 10 and then kiss him.
Ooh, I love this part. 9!
8.
This certainly promises to spiral out of control.
7!
Oh wait, should I do her first or her first?
On the left.
I think it's Haley. I think
Haley,
it's President
then.
Haley first.
Haley, then herself lowing.
Okay, but I'm not good enough for. Don't you wish that on me. kiss him.
All right, Penty, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 6!
6.
7, 5.
4!
Do it.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 3!
3.
Lad, I think maybe you better slow down.
1!
It.
Smooch.
Smooch.
Come here, Billy. Come on.
Beat Haley? Tom, you be this random Azurite girl.
Okay. Happy New Year, cutie.
Oof. I don't think we need to translate this for Tom.
Happy New Year.
How do you outdrink the Scotsman? That is impossible.
Well, I think
the whole thing is that Durkon is a dwarf, and their tolerance for alcohol was legendary.
Meanwhile, Belcar is a small humanoid, meaning that the same amount of alcohol would be twice as potent for him.
Plus, we don't exactly know how often Belcar drinks.
Okay, Shiny and Billy, you be the chickens. I think
That's all I can do.
I want to do the thing that actually says something. So
all right, Billy, you crow. Billy?
Billy?
I just said cock-a-doodle-doo.
Well, we heard it now.
Okay.
All right, Shiny.
yes, you're such a sad.
Jeez. They can research 9th level spell. They can't put a dimmer switch on that sun. I'd settle for a few castings of summon and coffee. 7th maximized. I guess I'll settle for whatever the incident's got. Headache. This must be what Ellen feels like when he tries to do subtraction.
Penty, you be the clerk.
I could have sworn he was taller when he checked in.
Coffee. Sip. What? Oh God! What the hell kind of crappy coffee is this?
Explosive Runes coffee, good to the last boom.
Boom!
Oh yeah, that's me. Sorry. Filtering the coffee with Roy's sweat socks was a nice touch.
I pride myself on attention to detail.
Okay, great. So we're all here to discuss. Wait, where's Belcar? He should.
Boom!
Based on the proximity of that explosion, I would say he's on his way presently.
Okay, well, I'm not weighing. It's not like he'll pay attention anyway. As you know, Lord Shoujo has hired us to investigate the 2 gates remaining that seal in that big scribble monster or whatever. Shoujo has given me a vague idea of where they are. One is in a desert on the western continent, while the other is in the far north in the tundra somewhere.
Neat! Which one are we trying first?
Good question, Ellen. The answer is neither.
There's a gate at neither, too?
The fact is that it took us weeks of hard adventure to even be sure that Zyklon was at the dungeon of Dorukon. If we pick the wrong dungeon, Zyklon is more likely to complete whatever his dumb plan is before we can find him. Therefore, we're headed to the Sunken Valley a few days from here.
Huh?
No, that again. There's an oracle there. We visited him right before we hired what are you? It's how Roy knew where to find Zycon.
Which means he's got a 100% accuracy rate as far as I'm concerned. We head to the Oracle, and he tells us where Zycon is. Then we pop back here and Muja teleport off of Shoujo. The upshot is that we have a better chance of getting to the right dungeon faster. Now, if you got anything left to do in this city, get your asses out here and do it. We're leaving in 1 hour, so hustle, people, hustle.
An hour, but I still have reagents to purchase.
Can I have to bring my letter to the castle?
Beat.
Psst, the coast is clear.
I told you we should have used my place.
Just be happy none of them have spot checks that are worth a damn.
The move
Damn,
action
bro.
of shame.
She looks like a mess. I wonder what happened.
Gee, I wonder.
You suck. You must know that, right? You're a pathetic, spineless wuss who, even after I hand you the perfect solution on a silver platter, doesn't have the guts to act on it. How long before you get you off your
Fat ass.
and resolve this subplot? Oh, I got your resolution right here. See, I had time to think about this some more last night, and I've decided that I need to change my perspective. Ah, my old foes. Haley's self-reliance.
Yeah, all of these should be Haley. So just make self-reliance really confident. Use your monster voice for the optimism, and put on a silly voice for the one with the butch haircut.
Okay. Darn straight. I don't know if that helps. I'm gonna try and do. I need help with that one. Actually, yeah.
Damn straight.
Okay, thank you. Haley's optimism. And I don't think I know you. I'm the part of Haley's brain that is sick of all this emo
Crap.
and wants to get back to comedy. I'm new.
Haley will do the speech thing in her own time, not by listening to your dubious advice.
Yeah, and it will all work out okay in the end. I'm just sure of it. And either way, there's a time and place for wallowing in self-pity. And now isn't it? There's too much fun stuff left to do in the world. Time to move on. In other words, it's time for me to get over myself, which means it's time for you to go. Bring it on, imaginary
Bitches.
Yes.
At the same time, Shiny. That means you gotta kiss, bro. I don't make the rules.
He'll
Oh,
never
but
love
really-
you.
You're smooching everybody.
You need me to tell you the truth. You're not really that smart. Maybe your thighs really do look fat. This is just another type of hiding. Oops.
Beat.
So are we getting the punchline or what? Next comic! Jeez!
And if you really need help, you can break it and it will summon me to you.
Oh, so it's a...
It's not a booty talisman. So barring an actual emergency, I'll see you at winter break.
Hey, unless I finish up with this save the world thing first, in which case I just might surprise you.
You know, tradition dictates that the guy who saves the world gets the girl.
Well, I am lawful. I guess I'll have to abide by that tradition. Smooch happens. What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, me? Nothing. I'm just seething with a barely restrained fury. That's all.
Okay, I'm sure there's a really funny story there, but I'm going to consciously choose not to worry about it right now.
Probably wise.
Okay, gang, gather around. Does everyone remember to stock up on supplies?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yours is I.
Oh yeah, aye.
Does everyone remember to use the bathroom?
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
Ellen, because I don't want to have to stop until
I said yes.
then. I think we're ready to leave. Goodbye, Azure City. No more waiting. Next stop, the road to adventure.
These are gonna be good for a while, assuming the elven bathroom cannon joke is still happening.
How about Shiny you be the guard?
Did anyone other than you pack your handy hover sack?
Gate 6, Road to Adventure. Gate 5, Road to Morocco. Gate 7, Road to Perdition. Please get hand staff for re-entry.
I see.
Any questions on what this little quest is going to entail?
I have a question.
Me too.
Belkar?
Are there gonna be any monsters? I could really go for killing something painfully.
There will be 3 trials: a test of the body, a test of the mind, and a test of the heart. Any or all might have monsters.
What? Like answer me these questions 3?
Well, probably more original than that, but yes. Any other questions?
Pick me!
Varsuvius?
How difficult should we expect these tasks to ultimately be?
Tough to say. Durkon and I defeated them on our own back at level 1, but I'm sure he's changed them by now to keep up with the challenge rating of the group. Any other questions?
Ooh!
Anyone at all?
Me!
What? Ellen,
Didn't
what
we,
is your question? What's your big question?
didn't we leave our horses behind at the end when we blew up when Miko captured us? Puff of logic.
Please stop reminding our DM of our failings.
Lost something to my mic. Hopefully it's not important.
No.
Hello?
Hello.
I lost something to my mic. Hopefully it's not important. It's a nut or bolt or whatever you call it.
Look for it later. I don't hear any dip in sound quality for whatever it was.
No, I mean I have it in my hand. I just don't know where it goes now.
Just put it down and work it out after the stream, okay?
Okay.
Shiny, your line starts.
Actually,
Actually, it's Penty. Yeah,
Well,
Penty.
at least someone gets to ride.
Sorry, lad.
Hey, Roy, is that one of the tests?
Considering we're still 2 days from the entrance of the valley, my gut says no. It's probably just a random encounter.
Looks like an owl bear. I don't think it's seen us.
Why?
Why, what?
Why would anyone crossbreed a perfectly serviceable bear with an owl?
Who knows? I mean, no offense, but wizards do some wacky crap from time to time.
But there's no tangible benefit to this pairing. It can't even fly.
Maybe it's natural. Like a bear and an owl fell in love.
If so, I hope the owl was male and the bear was female, rather than the other way around. Ouch.
No, it is clearly the result of magic. I simply cannot fathom the intended purpose. A bear is already a dangerous predator. What benefit is there in breeding it with a smaller, weaker, less frightening creature? What should we expect next? The dreaded bunny wolf? The ferocious penguin lion? Or perhaps the terrible duck snake? Utterly ridiculous.
Now, the owlbear has its uses. Watch this. Hey, why is Mr. Owlbear? How many licks does it take to get to the twee elven center of a Vesuvius pop? Shove.
One.
Hey Roy, you gonna leave that owlbear's head lying there? Come on, man. Give a hoot. Don't pollute.
Don't push it, Belcar. Remember, I still have the command word for your mark of justice.
Prestidigitation.
Right now, I'm having trouble seeing why I shouldn't activate it and leave you writhing on the ground until another owlbear wanders by.
You're having trouble seeing. Well, let me paint you a friggin' picture. That pointy-eared piss bucket has set off 11 explosive rune spells on me since I woke up today. And that doesn't count the fire trap on the toilet lid. All because he or she or it knows that I can't fight back within the borders of a city. Thanks to that stupid mark of justice crap.
That's not YV.
Silence.
Is that true, Varsuvius? Did you cast explosive runes on him?
Technically, I cast explosive runes on a series of inanimate objects.
Well, technically, it was the owlbear that ate you, asshat.
Damn it, Varsuvius. I told you before, we do not blow up other members of the party. And Belcar, I got you out of Shoujo's jail on the premise that juvenile crap like this specifically wouldn't happen anymore. I am extremely disappointed in both of you, so I'm calling this thing even as of right now. No more feud, no more bodily harm. It's over. Do I have your word? It ends here?
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Okay then. Maybe we can get on with this adventure like adults, just for a change of pace.
Beat. Roy's spot and listen checks are too low to watch us all the time, you androgynous twit.
At least you
Your
know
doom
it.
shall be swift and silent, like the owl.
Oh my god, this guy. Hey, I see a lot of lines for one character in a single panel. Shiny, you're up.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, this is it, gang. Sunken Valley.
Halt.
Ooh, a magic mouse. Mouth.
Beware, for the sunken valley lies beyond, home to the oracle of the sunken valley. Only those found worthy may enter and visit the oracle.
I wonder why they call the oracle that.
Those entering the valley will find themselves subjected to 3 tests. A test of the body, a test of the mind, and a test of the heart.
Roy, do we have to listen to this?
I don't know. It wasn't here last time.
Each test will gauge whether you're truly capable of handling the revelations the oracle might make. The oracle is not responsible for the contents of the tests. Tests installed and monitored by Crestguard, the land's reader and base security. Keep nosy adventurers out of your remote geographical location with Crestguard. Call today and get your privacy back. The Oracle of the Sunken Valley is for entertainment purposes. The Oracle is not liable for any loss or injury that may arise from listening to the Oracle. People visiting the Oracle may experience headaches, dizziness, loss of appetite, dry mouth, memory loss, rickets, or feelings that they are but insignificant mites of dust in an uncaring universe. Check with your cleric prior to visiting the Oracle if you are taking potions of removed disease more than once per month. If you are nursing, pregnant, or might become pregnant, you shouldn't visit the Oracle. Erections lasting longer than 4 hours.
Okay, we're done here.
So, when you came here before, what were the tests like?
They were Huh. Well, that's weird. I don't remember playing through that content. Hey, Durkon, do you remember what the tests were last time?
Huh? No, lad, but I remember them being tough.
Well, I think we can expect the test of the body to be some sort of combat, probably against a really tough monster like a manticore or chimera.
We already fought a chimera once, lad.
Oh, right. So probably not that then.
Well, I think I know what it might be.
A hydra?
Aw, how did you guess?
Gee, the oracle must be whispering to me from afar.
He doesn't look so tough, but I can take him out in one round.
Actually, the Hydra has superior.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm a boring, stupid elf. I'm not listening.
So, pop.
That was so friggin' cool.
Do it again! Do it again!
Hell yes.
Proof, once again, that we are the only adventurers for whom the letters AD&D stand for Attention Deficit Disorder.
Yeah, that one with the H.
Ooh, ah!
Now I'm gonna try 2 at a time.
Pop.
Sir Greenhilt, are you planning on putting a stop to this at all?
Wait for it.
Nice backflip, Belcar.
This is ludicrous. The beast becomes more deadly with each decapitation.
Wait for it.
I think that's a Belcar line next.
Oh, nice. Hold up. The quadruple slice.
If you don't do something, then I shall use my mighty magic to...
Look at me. I'm Robespierre.
Yeah.
Now!
Woomph.
Gah.
You see, hydras can only normally grow twice their starting number of heads before reaching their limit. Once this one got to 11 heads, I figured it would keep growing on them. Eventually, it grew too many heads for its blood supply and passed out.
Couldn't we just had V Blaster?
Yeah, but this made for a better story.
Marginally.
What happened to the Hydra? It's still alive.
Who cares? We won. Let's get out of here. What possible value is an unconscious hydra anyway?
I guess you're right. Shiny, you can be this.
And that's the story of how I made my first million gold pieces.
Goblin Dan's all you could eat Hydra head barbecue hut.
Can I be one of these guys?
Sure.
Who's the
Yay!
other? Who's the other? Like who's who?
I'll be the other one.
I can be the truth person.
You don't know. Well, I don't know. Hold on, let me check. Let me go scroll down.
Red is the true one.
Okay.
I thought that was orange.
It's red.
I am
Huh.
bad at colors.
Looks like a fork in the
Colorblind.
road.
Better than a spoon or knife in the road.
Truly, your wit has never been equaled. Surpassed, often, but never equaled. Hey there, green guy and red guy. Which of these paths leads to the oracle?
Left.
No, right.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, you're such a liar.
You're the liar.
Hey, Roy, check the sign out. One of the two paths before you leads to the Oracle. The other leads to certain doom. The guards can tell you which path is safe, but beware. One guard always tells the truth, but the other guard always lies.
Well, I guess that's the last nail in the coffin for the hope that these tests would even be remotely original.
Allow me, Sir Greenhilt. This puzzle provides us with a logical conundrum, the solution to which is not immediately apparent. Thus, it clearly falls. If we ask the guard who spews only falsehoods, and he gives us a response, we must, perforce, disregard it. But with no easy means of ascertaining which guard is the deceitful one, We have our own mental acuity with which to solve.
Hey, he shoots a bitch.
Twang! Fuck.
Oh gods! She shot me! You crazy!
Bitch.
But
I can't believe you shot me!
She absolutely did not shoot you, and I completely expected it.
That was awesome. Oh no, never mind. It's Roy.
Well, I guess the red one tells the truth.
That was awesome.
You would probably have disassembled Rubik's Cube as well. Gordium called. They have a knot that you may want to take a look at.
Shut up and help me.
Wow, you did screw that up. Don't bite me.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Bite me. Don't bite me.
My first question is,
Let's-
when did Roy pick up the vicious mockery cantrip?
Let's see. We fought our way past the test of body.
Who is this we you're talking about?
And we fought our way past the test of the mind. I guess that just leaves the test of heart or whatever it is. Let's go with,
me, please.
okay, sure.
it's always you.
Indeed it does, live one. Prepare yourself, seekers, for now we shall truly see from what you are made. The test of the heart is nigh. The test of the heart will judge whether you are worthy to meet the oracle and learn your fates. Many embark on this test, but few have what it takes to pass. The truths that are in your heart will be laid bare for all to know. Are you prepared to submit to the test of the heart?
Allow me to consult the peanut gallery. You're the Crypt Keeper knockoff guys. You ready for this?
No worries, Roy. We're fully prepared to expose our secrets to this undead horror. And expose any other part of my body.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Okay.
Right,
you
gang?
didn't have to add that, but I guess you did.
We have nothing to hide from each other. Aren't our hearts free of all fear and doubt?
I doubt that you have two brain cells rubbed together. Does that count?
Are you ready then?
No, but I don't see the passage of time improving the situation.
Very well. Pray to what God you serve, that you will be deemed worthy of this rare honor. Find your reserves of courage, warriors, for the test of the heart begins now. Pulse rate is...
It's a dinosaur!
Sorry, that was a different person. My bad.
Pulse rate is 60. Blood pressure is 85 over 60. You pass. Next.
So it's a medical screening then.
So the oracle says to him, you're going to have a heart attack right after I finish telling you you're going to have a heart attack. Sure enough, the guy croaks and the oracle gets sued by his family members for millions. Hits
I
the
was
test
good.
of the heart.
That's fascinating, really, it is. But now that you've fulfilled your story purpose, I find that I have no interest in speaking to you any longer. Okay, gang, we've passed the 3 pointless tests. Let's head upstairs and see the oracle.
All right, Billy, I think you should be the oracle.
Aww.
I thought I played kobolds, but alright.
Listen, this is the oracle reappears during Don't Split the Party, and he has a noticeable number of speaking lines right then, and like it is very difficult to balance the Don't Split the Party cast.
Alright, go ahead.
Originally, I was gonna do it shiny, but I don't want to overwork shiny again.
Jeez, I can hear into the murky depths of the future, and yet I always seem to get interrupted during bath time.
A kobold? The all-seeing oracle of the Sunken Valley is a freaking kobold?
a kobold who was about to enjoy a good soak until you interrupted. Thank you very much.
Listen, you scaly little.
Wait, hold on. Darkon and I have been here before, but we don't remember any kobold.
Well, duh, I cast a memory charm over this whole valley and makes people forget the details of their visit here. We'll each be allowed one question. Everything else about the trip will fade from your memory.
Why?
Because I have an unfortunate tendency to ramble on a bit, and if I happen to let slip that let's say, the halfling shouldn't bother funding his IRA, I don't want to influence anything.
Did you just imply that Belcar isn't going to live to see old age?
Well, I'm just thinking he should save her his next birthday cake. Enough said.
That's it.
But wait, I distinctly remember getting answers to 3 questions last time, and there were only 2 of us.
Yeah, I remember you. You were persuasive. Oh, okay. You can have a 3rd question.
So you're saying threats of physical violence will yield additional information? Someone take notes. He's about to dictate the Encyclopedia Belcarica.
Hurt me if you must, but let the ducky go.
After the Oracle scene, we're gonna call it quits for the night, okay?
Back off, Belcar. As long as he keeps his end of the bargain, we won't be asking for more questions.
Right. Why does everyone else get to dangle kobolds out of windows and I don't?
Of course, if he decides to be a wise ass with one of his answers like he was before.
Hey, in his throne room was a perfectly legitimate answer to the question, where is Zycon?
Jeannie, do you have the page open for Haley's dialogue?
Yes, I do. Oh, wonderful.
I guess there's no point in me asking a question.
Of course there's a point to you asking a question.
You can understand me?
No, I can't understand you, but I can look forward into the future to the point where this particular strip is compiled and just read into a book and just read the translation.
Huh?
Now let's talk payment. I don't do this for free, you know. I've still got to eat.
Have you ever considered eating your own lungs? I can show you how to prepare them if you'd like.
You know, you could just use your powers of precognition to make yourself a fortune.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I am doing. I get paid a bundle to sit here all day with all of the answers and watch the groups of clueless rubes stumble to figure out the right questions to ask. Need to fix their pathetic little lives. I'm like a reptilian Alex Trebek. Now, come on. I haven't got all day. And the 2 of you are running late for a pair of family reunions, so how are you paying?
We accept cash, no electrum, Amuro souls, magic beans, your vice. Absolutely no personal checks or credit cards.
No checks? But you can see the future. Wouldn't you know in advance whether or not checks are any good?
Yes, which is exactly why I'm not accepting them. I've seen your futures. I'll take guaranteed payment up front, thanks.
So you're saying, what, that we rolled a 1 on our credit check?
Couldn't just take 10?
No, dealing with credit agencies always counts as being threatened.
Okay, so if we each pay the fee...
Enough foreplay. Let's get this party started. Lights! I will now go into the auricular trance, from which I shall answer your questions. Don't forget, these answers will be all that you remember of your visit here. Actually, I guess you will forget, so never mind.
Great, more dramatic lying.
Oh, Oh, great, five-headed mistress of dragons, hear your servant, and grant me the power to see the future for these poor, sad, pathetic, lonely, unclean, annoying, disgustingly hairy, mouth-breathing ape people.
That list of insults was strictly necessary, I presume.
Well, those require me to identify the recipients unambiguously. Now, don't be shy and deposit your payment and ask your question.
Yes, I'll be going first then. How will I finally be returning to me beloved dwarven homelands?
Posthumously. How will I achieve complete and total arcane power? By saying the right words to the right being at the right time for all the wrong reasons.
Right forwards.
Huh?
Whatever. It's Tom.
What can I do to restore my speech?
When the gift horse comes calling, don't look at him now.
Will
This
this
doesn't make any sense. What is he saying?
will this story have a happy ending?
Yes, for you at least.
Do I get to cause the death of any of the following? Miko's stupid horse, Roy, Arsuvius, or you?
Yes.
Sweet. Which one?
Next.
There are two magical gates the Zycon might try to control next. Gerard's Gate on the western continent, or Kragor's Gate near the northern polar cap.
Is there a question?
If the Lich Sorcerer commonly referred to as Zycon will ever be, at some future point in time, within a 1,000-foot radius of one of these two magical gates, of which of those locations will he be within said radius first chronologically?
That's your question?
Yes. To Azure City!
You're sure you wouldn't rather ask something a bit?
I'm sure I worked it out specifically so that you couldn't twist the answer.
You heard Zycon, the Lich Sorcerer, to Azure City.
Okay, but I'm just saying, wouldn't it be easier to ask which gate is Zycon headed toward next?
Are you going to answer the question I asked or not?
Yes, indeed. Let us go to Azure City and not to either Gerard's Gate or Kragor's Gate, as might be expected.
Wait. Gate.
Nope.
Billy?
Of those two, I thought Penty was speaking first.
No, that's the Oracle saying that.
In his non-possessed voice and then his possessed voice.
Fine, but I want it on the record that it is not my fault if the plot sequence gets screws up. Of these two given locations, Zycon will be within 1,000 feet of Gerard's Gate first.
And once again, careful planning and deliberate thinking win the day.
Yes, you've certainly managed to cunningly outsmart yourself at the very least.
Shiny?
Caw.
Try Ginkgo biloba.
All right. On that note, that is the end of the stream tonight. Roy, you totally played yourself.
Yes. Like we always do in every strip. Woo!
So see everyone next Monday.